Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, today we are going to study about parallelism. Often we see that in our writing there are errors of parallelism. What is an error of parallelism? It is like we use words of different categories, like noun cannot be a parallel of verb. A verb cannot be a parallel of an adjective. A phrase cannot be parallel of clause. So in our writing, we often come across certain errors which are called errors of parallelism. What is an error of parallelism? We study in this video lecture. If we place items of different categories together in a single sentence, like if we make a series and in that series we place verb, noun and adjectives together, that is an error of parallelism. Or we place a phrase and clause together as a coordinate structures, that is an error of parallelism. There are various cases of parallelism that we often commit errors in. So in the next slides we will be talking about those cases. Here adjectives are ing forms. Then is of phrases and clauses. Then fanboys, and the last one is correlative conjunctions. When we use correlative conjunctions, often we commit mistakes unknowingly. We will study them one by one here. When various elements that are different in structure, or they can be words, they can be phrases, they can be clauses. If they are in various different structures, there is a likelihood of mistake. And if their structures are similar or of same weight and value, then we call it they are in the parallel. Here are few examples like cooking, eating, running, learning, resting, all ing form. Then to cook, to eat, to learn, to rest, infinitives, all in the same form. Then have cooked, have eaten, have learned, perfective case, all in the same form. If I say to cook, have eaten, learning, here is a faulty parallel. You see, it is infinitive case, have eaten is perfective case, and learning is ing form. So their structure is not same. So this is error of parallelism. Similarly, we say honest, wise, smart, innocent, noble. This is first or positive degree of adjective. You say wiser, cleverer, sharper, taller, heavier, comparative degree. We say more honest, more beautiful, more intelligent, that is also comparative adjective. Or we say wisest, tallest, cleverest, heaviest, that is superlative. And if we say honest, first degree, wiser, comparative degree, cleverest, then superlative, then more beautiful, then comparative. This is, here they are in faulty parallelism. Parallel structure in case of infinitives, ing forms, phrases and clauses. If we are using infinitives, then all words should be infinitive. If we are using ing forms, all should be in ing forms. If we are using phrases, then all must be phrases. If clauses, then all must be clauses of same link or structure. Sarah likes to ski, to swim, and jump ropes. Here you see this is infinitive, and after and we have used without infinitive, jump ropes. This is a wrong construction. What can be the correct one? Sarah likes to ski, to swim, and to jump rope. Similarly, she likes dancing and to sing songs. That is also a mistake. It should be she likes to dance and to sing songs. We need to be very much consistent in using various words, and particularly if they end in ing. Here are the cases. Joe likes running, walking, and outdoor activities. You see, here we have used ing form, running, then walking, and after and we have used outdoor activity. This is a phrase. So ing form or participles have been paralleled here with outdoor activities, which is a phrase. So this is an error. What it can be like? Joe likes running, walking, and being active. Now they are in the parallel. We enjoy relaxing and like to sit out in the sun. Again, here is a mistake. Like to sit in the sun. This is a phrase. We enjoy relaxing and sitting out in the sun. This is correct. So such mistakes often we come across in our writing, and in our paper of CSS or F.Sc. one paper exam, such errors are given that we have to correct them. And in our writing, whenever we are writing an essay or we are writing an answer to a question, subjective answer, we commit unknowingly such mistakes. And if we are alert about them all, so we can remove or can avoid many of the errors, and our writing becomes very much elegant and effective one. Let us move to the next case. Parallel structure in writing clauses. How it goes? Here is Mariam wanted to make sure she had made her presentation creatively, effectively, and persuaded others. Now look, creatively, effectively, they are in the parallel. After and we have placed persuaded others, which is a phrase. So this is a mistake. It should be like adverb, creatively, effectively. Let us see what it could be. Mariam wanted to make sure that she made her presentation creatively, effectively, and persuasively. So you see now, creatively, effectively, and persuasively, they are in the parallel. Similarly, Tahir was considered to be a good employee because he was always on time. He was very motivated and led the team. He was always on time. This is a clause. He was very motivated. This is a clause. And led the team well. This is a phrase. Now this is error of clauses which are not in the parallel form. Let us make them into the parallel case. Tahir was considered to be a good employee because he was always on time. He was very motivated and he was a good leader. So in this way, we address the error by supplying a needed subject here. Fanboys, certain mistakes are committed, and by paying little attention, we can correct and address those errors. What are fanboys? You already know them, and here are certain words like for, and, nor, or, but, so, and yet. These are called fanboys, and we call them coordinating conjunctions also. Here is a case. Every morning we make our bed, eating breakfast, and feed the dog. So you see there is an issue of parallelism. We make our bed, this is base form. Eating breakfast is a phrase, and this is ing form. And feed the dog, this is base form. Which element doesn't go into the parallel sequence, that is eating? We need to correct this one. Every morning we make our bed, eat breakfast, and feed the dog. I will not be singing nor dance. So here is again mistake of parallelism, singing and dance. Dance is base form, singing is participle form. Let us see how it is corrected. I will not sing a song, nor will I dance. You can make such changes and your mistake is addressed. It can be like this. I will be neither singing nor dancing. So in any way you can make, there are multiple cases or multiple options that you can make or address those errors. And the third case is of correlative conjunctions. What are correlative conjunctions? They are usually in pair form, just such as either or, neither nor, not only but also. These are called correlative conjunctions. They argued not only about the article, comma, but they argued also about the review. Now, what is the issue? You see, whenever we use correlative conjunctions, they are used with a pair. Either or, they are used with a pair. Either they will be used with a pair of subjects, they will be used with a pair of verbs, or they will be used with a pair of object. Subject and verb both cannot be, or all subject, verb and object, all three forms cannot be in pair form when we are using correlative conjunction. Look, not only but also. Here uh, and not only and but also, usually they qualify, they modify a noun or any word that they follow, that follows them rather. Like, not only should be about articles, it cannot be about they are argued. How to correct it? Let us see. They argued not only about the article but also about the review. Now, what changes we have made? We have removed this they because once it has been used here. We have used second verb argued, it is repetition. Also, this they was also repetition, unnecessary repetition. Argued was repetition, we have removed that also. We have used this subject and verb once. And not only is qualifying here about the article, and in this case about the review, so we only make a pair of article and the review. So they argued not only about the article but also about the review. In this way we address our error. If your objects are not in pair form, if it is a single object, then your verb might be a a pair form, or your subject might be a pair form. So in that case, not only would be placed before a word that it like they not only argued, it can be like that. Or yeah, it can be not only they argued, it can be like that. Either she likes to see him or doesn't like seeing him. Again, what is the issue? Either is before she here. And in case of or, after or, there is no second part of she. So let us see how it is corrected. Either she likes to see him or she doesn't like to see him. So we have placed she here. It was missing. By placing she here, we have corrected our error. Now, what is the reason? You see, either has been placed before subject. In the first case, this is first clause, she likes to see him. Second clause is she doesn't like to see him. If we omit this she, as we have done in this verb, this is the issue of parallelism. She likes to see him is a complete clause. Doesn't like seeing him is a phrase. So here we address clause and we also address the correlative conjunction case also, because either if it is before a subject or also requires a subject after it. We need to remember few things, and that are: noun is parallel with a noun, verb is parallel with a verb, modifier with a modifier, a phrase with a phrase. Like, he is wise and more intelligent, that is mistake. Why? Because this is positive degree, first degree, and more is comparative. It can be he is wise and intelligent. So adjective parallel with adjective. Thank you very much for watching the video lecture. Keep watching and liking my videos, and please come up with your feedback. I will be uploading more and more lectures, and my lectures are useful for the aspirants of CSS, PMS, PCS, and the candidates who want to appear in one paper exam of F.Sc. The students of BS English and BS other BS programs, students of ADP, they all equally can benefit from my lectures. Thank you very much.